Zealand is every foodie's utopia. My co-shooter Jordan Sessions and I got lost and then found and then lost again. And within all that excitement, we stumbled upon numerous places to stuff our face. With a deep array of flavors, the food in New Zealand is distinct in freshness and always served with a smile. Food is passion here. Seafood, lamb, and venison are staples. And much like the land, the food represents the beauty and essence of all that is New Zealand. So if you find yourself in the Otago or Southland region on the South Island, you would be a fool to miss out on our 4 top places to stuff your face. Sitting on the shores of Lake Wakatipu is the stunning town of Queenstown, which acts as the home base for our pick for the best taco on our journey. Food trucks are the new cool kid in the food service industry. Cousins Ant and Robbie latched on and pioneered Taco Medic. We kept going back, so I thought for sure the guys were gonna cut us off.
I've had my fair share of Mexican food and tacos, but I have to say that these tacos at Taco Medic, definitely try their hot sauces as well.
This taco truck is truly a collaboration of the fresh cultures of New Zealand and the authenticity of Mexico.
We sort of put the tortillas into action and we make them fresh every day, and we import our flour from Mexico and we make them as traditional as possible, adding lots of Kiwi influence like our New Zealand free farm pork belly with honey from Robbie's family. And fish comes in every day from the east coast straight to our door and straight into the tacos.
My father and I are beekeepers on the west coast, and New Zealand's got the Manuka honey, which is endemic to New Zealand. We marinate our pork belly for 6 hours in Manuka honey and apple cider vinegar, so it's a slightly Kiwi style taco with caramelised onions and crackling on the top.
Since we shot this, the guys have opened up a pop-up taqueria in Queenstown. Check their homepage for changing locations and their current taco menu. In the city of Dunedin, you experience this glorious Victorian and Edwardian architecture, which the city is extremely proud of. Within the city lies the original historical Speight Brewery, which is our pick for best beer.
This is the home of Speight, so this is where it all started in 1876, so this is the pride of the South.
Speight is a brand of beer that has been so deeply rooted in the culture of the Kiwis. Jordan and I did the Speight Brew Tour. Little did we know we were walking into the mecca of the most legendary beer in New Zealand. Throughout the tour, you're twisting and turning into different rooms where the beer was once brewed. At the end, it's like Christmas morning.
We get to try a bunch of different tasters of beers. We actually got full glasses of basically every beer that was on draft.
There's a very impressive lineup of beers to choose from, including their gold medal ale, their cider, Summit Citrus, mid ale, and ginger beer, just to name a few.
The one everybody puts with us is the award-winning gold medal ale. That's our one, dates right back to 1876, and that is the #1 selling beer in general overall here in New Zealand, and she's been that way for well over 12 years now.
Speight's Brewery is fed by a natural spring beneath the site.
The water is a big key factor there because you're never ever going to get fresher from what the spring is right underneath us. So we're using that spring water, and that's an endless supply.
So if you're sitting down about to chow down on a rack of lamb or fish and chips, order a Speight's.
New Zealand.
New Zealand.
If you're one of those bona fide long-distance road trippers, you will most likely find yourself passing through the city of Invercargill. The quiet city sits at the base of the South Island. On the main street, you'll find Louies. The restaurant is run under the inspirational leadership of owner Mana Davis. The restaurant has a killer collection of wine, along with an impressive beer list. When it comes to the food, Louies uses nothing but the freshest ingredients in constructing these pure masterpieces. On the menu when we were there were items like the pan-roasted salmon fillet and the blue cod. But one thing was for certain, the green-lipped mussels in the coconut cream sauce was a must.
We were all about the bread and sauce. We were just like, couldn't get enough. It was so good.
Everything on the menu is as fresh as can be and made from scratch.
We like to promote new styles of food, which is we create our own recipes here. Come in, enjoy our ambience, have some really nice wine.
If you're a heavy drinker, Louies has you covered with a slightly elevated ridge across the bar. So when you're piss-ass drunk, you're not... He pulls it off so well. He's probably fallen so many times.
I have had the odd stumble.
For all this, we would consider Louies to be the jewel of Invercargill. For our next food spot, we headed back up north to embark on an insanely beautiful drive along Lake Wakatipu to our next pick for best pizza. Located in the small town of Glenorchy lives the Glenorchy Cafe, or better known as the GYC. I'm talking the best pizza in life coming from somebody who's Italian.
The decor of how they have it kind of decorated is they have a bunch of local art that's on the walls that they post, and it's actually up for sale, so if you wanted to buy a piece, you would be able to do so. They also have some local artists that do metalwork.
Once a week, the GYC has pizza night, which calls in locals far and wide to come together and converse over passing around delicious, unique pizza pies and a lot of booze. It's heaven. And it's not just about pizza. The GYC's beverages, fries, sandwiches, and desserts were all unforgettable.
Simple done well is my motto out here. You know, like I'm from a fine dining background, but out here, you know, to try and do fine dining, it's just not going to work. The market out here is very quick. They're all in a hurry. They've just done the Jeppo. A lot of people just want something really quick, healthy, fast, and reasonably priced. So that's the key to it, is simple done well at a good price.
If you find yourself in Glenorchy, get to the GYC, sit down, relax, embrace yourself for pure happiness. So if you're heading to New Zealand, first off, we're both insanely jealous, and don't forget to get out, get lost, then get found, and then stuff your face with some of the finest, freshest food in the world. Cheers.